What up, y'all? It's Shayla,
And VA,
and this is Girl, What's Up With That?
your weekly check-in with your best friends in your head.
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hi!
That's me. That's my melting voice.
Oh, you were melting?
Earlier today,
Oh, because it's hot as hell.
bitch, the short walk from the car to the front door of the building to the office.
Yo, it was tough.
I keep an umbrella in my backpack because we get them sudden showers usually in the fall.
Yeah.
But I think I'm about to start using it for sun protection
You should.
because
I wholeheartily agree with you. Do it.
it's hot.
I'm about to get me a cotton picker hat.
Listen, and it's crazy because I know it's like we complain about it every summer, but no, the shit's getting worse. Global warming is a thing.
It is.
Like,
it is. I saw a woman smoking a cigarette today, and I said, "What are you doing?"
I saw somebody. I was, the Target up the street. I went to the Canes, and somebody was taking a break, like somebody, a T-Mobile worker, somebody was taking a break outside smoking a cigarette. I'm like, it made me think about the Cedric the Entertainer joke where he was like, smokers are committed.
Yeah.
He was talking about snow,
Yeah.
and rain. No,
This heat.
Jesus.
What? And she had smoked it all the way down to the filter. Girl, I know you hot.
What? I'm sweating just thinking about it, Lord.
Like, just prepare yourself for hell. At this point, shit.
And so last week you was like, who opened the oven? The other day it was hot and the wind started blowing, and I was like, it's a goddamn blow dryer.
Yo, that's a real thing.
It's a fucking blow dryer.
It be blowing. Like, a cool breeze. Shut up.
No,
What cool breeze?
It's not a cool one. It's just hot. It's a fucking blow dryer.
People be dumb.
But I just wanted, the thought of the heat just makes me want to have my eyes closed.
I feel it.
Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. I'm well. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored.
Hallelujah. Glory.
Da.
Yeah. So semester's over.
Yes, it is.
We got the grade we wanted. I knew I was going to round it out with a B. No complaints at all. I'm not disappointed. I am slightly sad that it brought my GPA down, but it's okay. We'll bring that bitch up next semester.
Okay. And again, summer school classes are traps, in my opinion.
They definitely are.
Because you have to learn the material.
I didn't learn the material.
You don't learn anything, but you have to do all these assignments without little to no guidance.
Yeah.
Within a short time span. Because how long is a summer session?
This summer session 2 is the longest, and I think it's either 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, problematic. That was kind of like my master's. I took class every 6 weeks.
Oh my God.
Did I learn anything? No.
Yeah, no. I genuinely cannot tell. Outside of the theory that I wrote a paper on, no.
See?
0 stars. Honestly, I don't think this is a class that they should offer a summer session, if I'm being honest.
Sprinkle.
Yeah. But I'm glad it's over. Back to being, break. Back to enjoying my summer, reading books.
Yay. Did you finish the book, I Was Her Property?
No, I told you that book is, it won't be,
heavy?
it won't be until I'm probably done graduated, because I got to take it I got to read some parts of it. I read some stuff and it pissed me off, and then I turn on a Disney movie.
Oh, okay. I watched Princess Tiana today.
Hallelujah.
And I thought of you.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's almost there. Guys, pay attention. Shut up.
I'm also a little sad that right now when they do the fireworks and the light projection down Main Street right now at Disneyland, they do use Almost There, but it's not Anika Noniro singing it. I don't know who this woman is, but I don't like it. I hope they get it together before November.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So.
But you don't know who it is that sings it? That's fascinating.
I just know it's not the actual princess herself. So yeah, that's where we are. Back to reading books. Back to watching TV.
Anything new?
I'm watching I am not watching that. I am listening to Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis.
Okay.
I'm only on chapter 4. However, every woman, I don't care what color you are, needs to read this book. listen to it, read it, get you a little, you can get on Libby and Hula.
Yeah.
You can get listen to free books. That's how I'm listening to it, for free. I love the word free. It's free. Every woman needs to listen to this book, especially chapter 4.
Really?
Yeah. Because, my favorite thing to do is remind a woman, you pointing that finger, you got 3 more pointing back at you. Rachel do that too.
This is an older book.
Yeah, it's older.
Okay.
I actually...
It's a white lady on the cover. Is a dog on the cover?
No, it's a fire hydrant.
I was close. I was close. White women, dogs, fire hydrant, same thing.
But yeah, I have the actual physical copy. I got it as a gift from a friend. And at the time, I just was like, I don't want to read this. I'm not going to read this. Which, we know everything happens in the sequence, that you need it. Had I had read that book when I got it, I would have missed it. I would have missed what I needed. I would have started it and put it down and never opened it again. So the timing of me listening to this book and reading this book, spot on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Girl, watch your face.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Did I tell you I saw somebody's titties?
Were you at a strip club?
Nope.
Okay.
I was in a public place.
Wow.
And
It's that hot
she
outside.
had her titties out.
Like, was the areola showing?
A little bit, because the pasty did not cover the whole areola.
Where the fuck were you?
I went to CTI.
So when I brought it up, motherfuckers was looking at me crazy.
You brought it up to me?
I don't know, maybe.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
You want to go?
No.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen you. I did bring it up to you because I've said I've seen him already. Oh no, maybe that was somebody
It was
else.
not me.
Okay.
Because I got my stuff super last minute.
Okay.
And I was like, I guess.
You drove out there?
Yeah, I had to pack a snack and some light refreshments. Ran into all the people.
Everybody.
And then I saw the lady.
With her titties out?
Yeah, I understand it was pull attire, but she.
They let her in?
Yes, and I don't know if her crop top didn't go over her breast or what. It was like a crochet.
Oh, like what I wore
top.
to Erica?
Yes, except
No.
it ain't work. I was trying to find the right words, and I kept saying, I said, "Is that your titty? Is that your titty?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, okay, that's different." I said, "If I would have known we was pulling titties out, shit,
Yeah. You got some titties.
I probably wouldn't have pulled them out in a public place with a whole bunch of strangers talking about rubber band man hiding the Taliban." But that's on you.
I guess.
It was so fascinating.
How was the concert? Does he still perform with a live band?
No.
Oh.
This nigga came out on stage, did some songs, hopped around, threw out some Aku. That's still a clothing brand.
Oh.
Yeah. Young Joe
Was
opened up
there.
for him.
I did see that.
I said, that's nice.
Yeah.
I really went for the fellowship.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So I went because I was meeting up with friends that don't live here. So y'all hung out and it was cute. Nice little vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So he just used the DJ?
just the DJ.
That's a disservice because when he used to perform at Dre's, he had a live band.
See?
Drummer, guitar. What's it called? What's the keyboard called? Like the keyboard that you wear as a guitar?
Oh,
know what I'm
nigga
talking-
plays. Yeah.
He got
Like Roger and Zap.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah. All of that. All
Teddy
of-
Riley got one.
He sure do.
I wonder what is it called, a
Is it-
xylophone?
I don't know. Is it Jim or Jam? One of them got one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about getting one.
You gotta learn how to play the piano first.
I know how to play that one song. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. I could take a class.
Okay. Anyway, child.
Yeah. So
To give everyone an update, I know y'all live to listen to the show or whatever. We have an update from last week.
oh shit.
Yes, we have an update from last week.
Is it about supper?
It is about supper.
I too have an update about supper. But let's get show update first because my friend sent me an update about his thoughts on it.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
he sent you the thoughts. So I'm going to tell you the difference.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yes.
So, shout out to Sierra.
Hey, Cece girl.
Hey, girl. So one of her friends reached out to her because she, supported the show and put out the post that we put out regarding last week's episode. And someone wrote her and said, I actually know the difference. And she said they're not the same. Her German. Okay, so now we know what country we're in.
Okay.
Her German grandparents were super strict about the difference between supper and dinner.
Okay.
Okay. Dinner is a lighter and earlier meal served between 2 and 5. And supper is the main big meal that's more serious and served between 7 and 9.
Oh, okay.
So given that lunch is usually served at noon, this makes sense because then you got breakfast at 8, 9.
Okay, so dinner should be
Yeah.
between 2 and 5.
Yes. And supper is at 7 to 9.
Okay, so you can have both.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Mm-hmm. And this is from someone from Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, so my friend Carlos did share with me that the person has to be from another country to talk about supper, but he also said he had to stop being friends with somebody because that's some weird ass shit. You can't call it that. He's like, I understand if you grew up on the east side, ha ha ha, but it ain't supper, it's dinner. Because he's saying like most people on the east side are from other countries.
Yeah.
But okay, so dinner is a lighter fare. Mm-hmm. Supper is the heavier, more serious meal.
Yeah.
Okay, so after school, you come home, you might be eating dinner.
Yeah. And then your mom makes supper later.
Oh, that is so sweet. Mm-hmm. So technically, it's not neck bones.
No. It would be a sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly. Yeah.
Okay, for dinner.
I mean, I guess it could be.
And then supper could be like
Neck bones.
spaghetti or neck bones.
Yes.
Yes, a ham hock.
Yeah.
A chitterling or two. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thank you to the listeners because when I asked her, she got on the keys and I'm still left puzzled. And I'm like, well, do I want supper? Maybe. And then,
I still stand by especially now after supper, no.
because supper's later.
Later.
But now you still stand by it. Well, if they're thinking we could do it earlier in the day, they're going on another day.
I still
feel
stand
it.
by that.
But I really believe that they're probably taking some type of medication. And they have to go to bed by a certain time because they have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to take another pill for their cholesterol. And then they go to sleep again. So, yeah.
Yeesh.
I told you, I'm trying to be a stepmom and have their kids be my age.
I mean, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
And then I'm going to be like, nah, DeMarcus, you're going to have to call me mama.
That's weird.
But we the same age.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
give a fuck.
that's weird.
Be respectful. Respect your elder. Well,
What if he is older than you? Your birthday is in the middle of the year.
your daddy ain't just going to let you call me by my first name.
I don't know. I mean,
don't know. I
at
gotta
your
work
big
it.
age.
Am I you right? All right, Miss Virginia.
I think that's as close as you gonna get. I'm just being honest.
But I have been obsessed with that lady eating good with Freddie G.
Where'd you find on TikTok?
You know I did.
Oh Lord.
And that's all she do. She say eating good with Freddie G, and she spelled eating Eaton.
Eaton.
Yeah, I love it.
That's the English version.
I love it. Eating good with Freddie G. And she makes supper all the time. And it'd be light outside, so. But she's also in her 80s.
Yeah, I don't know. No clue.
Oh, so exciting. So, yeah, y'all take them supper dates.
Don't take now we can't do dinner dates. We got to do supper. Dinner is in the daytime.
Damn. But if you're not available for dinner because of work, then...
Listen, my man still taking me out to dinner. Okay, it's called
Look,
dinner.
you still gonna say it. We still call
We
it
going to
dinner.
dinner.
in these
It's a
parts.
dinner date. I'm getting fine for dinner.
That's it. We still eating dinner.
This man will look at me crazy if I was like, "Baby, can we go on a supper date?" What the fuck?
Because you think, remember that we used to have supper clubs.
Yeah. Oh, but those are late.
Yeah, so now it makes sense. Thank you, Sierra girl.
Yeah, girl.
For expanding.
Shout
my
out to
horizons and giving
your
me some
German.
knowledge.
Shout out to your friends' German grandparents.
Because we got to go to Germany.
No, I don't. They don't like us there.
Oh, you right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can't go there.
No.
I heard she eat one crack a day. Girl, I heard that she was married to
Tim and started with Katrina. Well, I heard the bitch got hit by 3 zebras and a monkey. I can't stand the bitch nowhere.
Anyway, girl, what had happened? What you see this week?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Have you heard the story of Rudy Ferris?
No.
About the guy that was supposedly missing for 8 years
What? No.
in Houston?
No.
Okay, look.
You added Texas to it now. I'm going.
Okay, so a young gentleman by the name of Rudy Ferris, his real name is Rudolph, but they call him Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
His mother reported him missing about 8 years ago. Come to find out, he was never missing. She was holding him captive in the house, and she told him that he had to be daddy now. And
Daddy to who?
because there were no other kids. He was about 17 or 18 when he went missing.
Okay.
So she would make him sleep with her in the bed. She didn't respect his personal space, according to Rudy. He did not like it. That's what he told Houston activist Quanell X. So when he was telling the news what the young man had said once he was found, the reporter goes, "So did he say it was sexual abuse?" He said, "Your mama kissing you in your mouth. What you think it is, dummy?" Quanell X got mad.
Wow.
As he should have, right? They say it's a ploy for money that his mom has been doing this, which I don't understand because there's not like any money that's being given out. So she's been doing it for attention, things of that nature. It's a sad story.
People are sick.
And then she also said that he was nonverbal and couldn't speak. And then the detective removed her from the room. And it was another detective and Quanell X. And that's when he started letting stuff be known. He was found a few blocks from his house, sitting on some church steps. He was trying to escape. His neighbors say they have seen him. He's come into their garage. She tells him that the cartel is looking for him.
Who tells him that the car? His mama?
His mom, to keep him stuck. And she also gives him drugs. So she drugs him. And yeah.
And people look at me crazy when I say that you should have to take a parenting class and have a psych eval before you have kids.
Oh, for sure.
But, I ain't got kids, so what do I know?
And now he was held captive for 8 years and he just wants to be free.
8 years.
8 years. And then also he has like family, like a grandmother and relatives and aunts. So it was crazy to see his aunts show up at like the hospital or things of that nature. It's like, what happens when she came to family functions? Would she just leave him in the house? Did she lock a door? Like, because he's a big kid.
How old is he?
Now he's 26.
Oh.
So he's an adult, but again, I don't know what type of drug she was giving him. Could have been hallucinogen. She could have been injecting him with opiates. Who knows?
That sounds like that one, what's the one about the girl?
Gypsy Rose.
Yes, Gypsy.
Yeah, so they're saying mom probably does have Munchausen's. He's referring to himself as a victim, which he is. He's totally a victim.
Absolutely.
Just a lot. There was a situation that happened some years ago where he was in the hospital and mom said he had cancer. He was in the hospital for a month. Never had cancer.
What?
He had an unnecessary surgery. So we're seeing patterns before he went missing. So what are we really doing?
Again, psychoval and classes.
I was like, damn, this is crazy. But yes, I did discover that too on TikTok. I mean, what do I need the news for?
Look, everything that I've lately been hearing, and I will go so far as to say the truth. Yeah. I've gotten from TikTok.
Yeah, it's been very informative.
Yeah.
I think after you told me about some of the dates being canceled and rearranged, TikTok also explained what was going on to me. Because I was nervous. Because I'm this close to finding an outfit.
I have an outfit.
Shut up before I kick you in your face.
I have an outfit and I found a purse.
Yeah. All right. Did you get it during Prime Day?
No, I did not. I got it before.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. But in more positive news,
Yes, positive news.
we have a 25-year-old black woman makes history as the youngest black female pilot for a commercial airline.
I know that's right. Bim, 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 bim.
I'm not going to butcher her last name, but her first name is Miracle. She is from New York, and she breaks barriers when she officially becomes part of the 1% of black female pilots for major commercial airlines. She recently acquired her license to be a commercial pilot and continues to inspire people to make history. She is Nigerian. She initially joined the aviation industry when she became a flight attendant for American Airlines. Boo. And she has always wanted to become a pilot since she first, honestly got her wings as a flight attendant, and since then jumped the hurdles and did things so that she could be a pilot. Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Also, we have 2 black women who, well, actually, because I hate when they do this. We have a black woman and we have a black girl.
Okay.
One is 21 and the other one's 17. She's a girl. She's not a woman. She's a girl. The 21-year-old makes history as the youngest black female graduate of medicine. Zindizi Thompson, she's from South Carolina. She graduated from the Meharry Medical College in Nashville, Tennessee. And so she's the youngest person to graduate with a, like I said, doctorate in medicine or whatever. And then 17-year-old, I am not going to butcher her name whatsoever. I do not. Well, let me see. Actually, it's not that hard. Thessalonica is her name. Thessalonica. Okay. She's a teen prodigy with an IQ of 199. And she graduated high school at 11. And she has now completed her doctorate program at the age of 17.
God damn.
So, black girls just...
They out here winning.
Doing... These are the black girls who stick to my favorite stereotype of being the most degreed demographic.
Yes.
The ones with the most degrees.
I love that.
So,
I love that for them.
Mm-hmm. What did she see this week, girl?
Oh my gosh.
What? Oh no. Why you make that face? Lord.
Like, when are we as a people going to make sure our affairs are in order before we go to glory?
No, I'm not making money off Big Mama. That's wrong.
So, the jury rules that the 2014 handwritten note found stuffed in the couch can serve as Aretha Franklin's will, as opposed to a 2010 sealed document. Sons now can access her money without taking the business classes mandated in 2010. So both of these wills were notes. One was just a sealed document in the cabinet, and one was stuffed in the couch cushions. The sons did not want to take the mandated business classes. I don't know. Or they thought, well, mama had a change of heart, so why can't we use this will? So it has been in probate for a while. Because when did Aretha die? 2017?
Listen, 2020 really fucked me up. I'm always a year or two behind. So it's 2023. Yeah, I want to say 2018.
It's been a minute since we saw them gold pumps. I mean, they laid her down.
Aretha died 2017.
2017. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry. I was right. 2018. Yes. Died August 16, 2018.
So there are some differences in the documents besides the business classes that was mandated to happen. The 2014 will says that her son Cal Franklin and grandchildren would get the mother's main home in Bloomfield, Michigan, which is $1.1 million. When she died, that's how much. But it's worth more today. So when she died, it was $1.1 million. But the older will said Claff and Edward must take business classes and get a certificate or a degree to benefit from the estate. So that's the provision that they don't have to do. So they don't have to take any type of business class or anything. And it doesn't say what Edward gets, but maybe he gets another side house or something.
What about Teddy and Clarence?
Is Ted alive?
I don't know.
I don't know. It only mentioned the younger two. Because she has 4 sons.
Teddy is alive.
Ain't one of them by her daddy. Allegedly.
I was gonna say, please throw allegedly on that show.
I'm sorry. That's what they said on Genius.
Yes. No, her kids is.
They still living?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Clarence is the oldest.
Yeah, it's the oldest 2 that she had. One was at 13 or 12.
Clarence, yeah, had to be because Clarence is 68.
Yeah, so she had one of them at like 10.
Clarence is 68. Edward is 66. So those are the 2.
Which to me is really, really wild. Because when you think about her story, having 2 children at such a young age, her father being this prominent minister, the scandal on why they moved from the South to Michigan. I'm just saying. I like the Genius one better than the one with Jennifer Hudson.
I still haven't watched the one with Jennifer Hudson.
Because no need to.
Yeah.
The singing is way better. Because Jennifer, all she do is be yelling. She don't even do a real good lip quiver. Well, I would say you could watch the one with Jennifer Hudson because seeing Marlon Wayans be a husband and beat her, that's kind of funny. Domestic violence is not funny.
I thought he's in the one with Cynthia Erivo too.
No, that's T.I.
Bitch, you right. Damn.
Yeah,
messing up my light skins.
It's okay. Mm-hmm. It happens. What else you see for you?
Can you make decisions from the dead?
Huh? How I do that?
Oh, okay. So apparently Michael K. Williams, creator of The Wire, requests leniency for man charged in his death. No possible good can come from incarcerating a 71-year-old soul. And I'm just trying to figure out how someone who is dead can request leniency.
Wait. Hold on. The person that gave him the drugs was 71?
I don't mean to laugh. Sorry, God. Apparently.
So, wait. He was what?
So I'm just gonna read this. It
please,
says, David Simon, co-creator of the hit series of The Wire, is asking a Manhattan judge to give leniency. It's
the creator.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is asking to give leniency to one of the men who is being charged with the 2021 drug overdose of the actor Michael K. Williams. See, this is why. What did I talk about? Literacy. Headlines and bylines and the content
are two totally
different
They
things.
need to match, my nigga.
Yeah. As in 2022, Carlos Massey, along with 4 other men, were charged in connection with the actor's death. I actually might be saying his last name wrong. I apologize if I am. All 4 men have pled guilty. The court has recommended a 10-year sentence for Massey, who has been in jail since his arrest in February 2022. His sentencing is scheduled for later this month. According to the report, David Simon sent a 3-page letter to the judge, basically just asking for forgiveness. I'm not going to read all this.
Did he must have knew the people that was getting him the drugs. Maybe they're his drug dealers too. That's why he want leniency.
I mean, I don't know.
Because who are you?
I don't know.
You can't say, well, Michael wouldn't have wanted it this way.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone that's doing stuff recreationally is thinking, this next hit, I might die.
Whoa.
They should, though. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm just going to read this first paragraph. It says, what happened to Mike is a grievous tragedy. But I know that Michael would look upon the undone and desolate life of Mr. Massey and know 2 things with certainty. First, that it was Michael who bears the fuller responsibility for what happened. So now you're blaming his death on him? No possible good can come from incarcerating a 71-year-old soul, largely illiterate, who has himself struggled with a lifetime of addiction. Now I'm angry.
Y'all making excuses. Look it up to see if that motherfucker's white.
Who?
The 71-year-old man.
Let's see. Okay, let's
look that up.
Well, his name's Carlos. So
Hispanic. No.
Let's see.
Because why? That just pissed me off.
Why are you right? Oh, wait, no, that's David Simon.
Yeah. David Simon, who are you?
David Simon is a white man.
I mean,
There's no pictures of Carlos
have all
Macy.
the audacity to say, you sound stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm getting mad.
I just, now you didn't talk about it. Michael's largely responsible.
He wouldn't have wanted it this way. Shut up.
Anyway, what else you see this week?
That just
Made you mad.
boiled my potato. Okay. Speaking of
Potatoes?
71.
Oh.
Well, not 71. Vanessa Williams. Did you see her post?
Mm-mm. How old is Vanessa Williams?
She's like 68, 69.
Really? What'd she do?
She posted her face
Her face?
without makeup on.
Oh, have we not ever seen her without makeup on?
I guess not.
Okay.
And all she said was, no filter, no energy.
Hmm.
Hashtag rescue crew.
Oh, her mama's showing up.
So people are like, oh my God, y'all talking about black don't crack, did it? First of all,
She's only half.
thank you. She's biracial. She's a biracial girl. And we're not saying black don't crack, but we have to understand that we need to allow people to age.
Yeah.
Ageism is real. Like, y'all getting upset because she ain't got makeup on. Like, girl, fuck you. Like, she has to wear it in her line of work, heavy makeup under certain lighting. You know what I'm saying? She's an actress.
Yeah.
But why is it such a big thing? Like, y'all know she take her face off at night?
Right.
Shit. People kill me.
Her daddy don't look, maybe she's mixed, like both of her parents are mixed. Because her daddy don't look white. Look at his hair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he looked like he got his perm in the prison. Same with Malcolm X.
These are parents.
You know, I've always said lighter hues, you know, when they do get older, they do puff up like some cottage cheese, but
You know, I would go so far as to say that it might have something to do with the lack of vitamin D, like going outside.
or skincare.
That too. Well, skincare is number one, but like avoiding the sun, I feel like that
Yeah.
can have something.
They're not used to it. They still taking milk baths. I saw that in Queen. When they didn't want Brave and Simone Ye
Simone Ye.
to get darker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm black like you. Look. Girl.
Anyway, child.
I gotta watch Queen. Let me watch some black trauma.
So did you hear that actor? Wait a minute.
I could have said Precious.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yes. I did see that.
That
I
actor,
did.
Hill Harper, is running for the United States Senate in Michigan.
That's what's up. Letters to my brothers. Wasn't he involved in a scandal not too long ago?
Child, I don't know. But if he was and he's running for office, you know, he's
Gonna win. That's what it means, guys. Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hill Harper, 2024.
Yep.
That's exciting.
What you see this week? What else? You see this week? Talk about he gonna win.
He is. You don't think so?
I don't listen. If I hope so, because last time I rode down in Michigan Street, the car almost fell through the street. Them damn potholes.
That part. Michigan is ghetto. Let's talk about Las Vegas for a minute.
Okay.
Let's talk about how people decide to come to Vegas and lose their ever-loving mind.
It's been happening for 50,000 years.
Like, when are we going to stop? Yesterday, there was a domestic disturbance at Caesar's Palace. Yes, the palace where Caesar laid his head, according to Hangover. A man barricaded himself in a room with a woman that did not want to be there. He refused to open the door. They did not know if he had any weapons or anything. However, both people are now safe. The woman and him were taken out of the room. He was taken into custody. But this started at 6 o'clock in the morning. It got to the news around 9 o'clock, right? So 9:15, the police were there. They didn't get this motherfucker out to 2:46.
In the afternoon?
In the afternoon. Like, what are we doing?
Were they black?
I don't know. They don't tell us. But the fact that he was throwing furniture out the window, he broke a window.
What hotel? At
Caesar's.
Caesar's Hotel. I mean, their windows open?
They don't open, but I guess he pushed a couch. I don't know. I think I saw it was a mattress that flew out, though.
Okay, I'm very confused because most hotels,
Their windows are
don't,
don't open, nothing.
Wow. And them not being able to get into his room because he wouldn't open the door is bullshit, because there's a master key, and if you're afraid of him having weapons, they
he
got
had barricaded. Like, so he had pushed some stuff in front of the room. But again, y'all officers, y'all the Wild Wild West, right? Y'all supposed to go up in there guns a-blazing.
Nope, he's white. Found it.
Oh, he's white?
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all white people doing stuff when it's hot outside? Outside is for us.
He broke the window. Okay, because I was about to say, the Caesar's Palace windows don't open.
Yeah, he broke the window and pushed it out.
Jeez Louise.
It's ghetto. It's real ghetto.
Yeah, y'all need to stay home.
Like, what she not let you do? Sniff cocaine off her ass? Like, nigga, calm down.
Go home. Stay home.
Because we do not need you here messing up our economy.
Speaking of economy.
Uh-oh.
And our favorite place, TikTok, I watched a series of news reports from outlets throughout Florida who basically Florida's economy is currently and will continue to suffer for lack of tourism. So the same way for us in Las Vegas, we are a very big convention city. You know, we have Sands, Venetian, all have all these convention spaces. Most, if not all of our hotels, even if they're not the ones on the strip, have conference rooms, conference areas, spaces where you can hold, you know, 1, 2, 3, couple thousand people, host a couple thousand people. Florida has that as well. And a lot of conferences that usually happened in Florida, like every year it was in Florida, have backed out. And when providing reason as to why they are backing out and choosing to go to other places, they're citing political reasons. Yeah, they're citing the political climate in Florida as a reason as to why they are not having their conference there. And anyone who is in any type of tourism or event planning, you know when the conferences are coming, you know when they are every year. And a lot of times, especially for like smaller businesses, that's your bread and butter. You know, from May to August is conference season, and that's usually when a lot of companies make majority of their income. So again, here I am asking y'all, why are y'all moving to states where they are making lives, or it is making people's lives, making laws that are making people's lives difficult? I do not understand it.
And I don't think it's ever going to make sense.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, and so they said right now, just from, I think they said like canceled conferences, they're already at $20 million in lost revenue. $20 million already, and it's only July. $20 million.
Wow.
Yep, in lost revenue.
The pressure is getting worse.
Yep. I also recently watched, y'all know I have to mention Disney. I watched another video and they were saying that like the park in general, all the parks, Disney World as a whole, they're seeing less guests. Less guests are coming to the park. Less people are visiting the park, to the point where hotels that usually don't offer specials during the summertime are offering specials during the summertime. One of the specials in particular is, I don't know how they're wording it, but basically like, okay, we'll give you a discount, a small discount this time, but if you book to come back next time, we'll give you a bigger discount, but you got to book it today to guarantee that you're going to come back in 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Yep. It's getting bad. It's getting bad.
Well.
So y'all love to hop around and move and travel, and I understand that, but pay attention to where the fuck you're going. I literally just thought the other day, like, dang, we can't just be like, I'm bored, let's go to Miami. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that no more. But yeah, what else you see, girl? What you see?
I want to shout out a young lady by the name of Lyric. From Miami, Dade County. Okay. She fought off her kidnapper. She is 6 years old.
Oh, okay.
She bit the shit out of him, and on the news she said, "I bit him."
Listen, I don't know if you've ever been bit by someone under the age of 8, but them little fucking teeth hurt.
They are sharp.
Like, why do they feel like that? Why are kids' teeth sharp like that?
Yeah. She said he picked her up, slapped her, she bit him, he dropped her, he fell, and ran. I said, whoa.
Where was she at?
Outside of her housing area. But still, like, who is kidnapping kids? Little black kids at that. Either they gonna sing a gospel song till you turn around. They gonna ask you. You don't remember that little boy that kept singing every praise? And the kidnapper just was like, you know what?
What?
This was in Atlanta years ago.
No.
People was just like, see, he knew. Nah, he probably was like, let me drop this little miracle off.
Wow. So somebody messing with Mama Tina and I don't like it.
She need to stop telling people where she at.
So Tina Knowles loses over $1 million in cash and jewelry after an entire safe was stolen from her LA residence.
A safe.
Mm-hmm.
You had $1 million in a safe.
In cash and jewelry combined.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So a ring could easily.
Was nobody at home?
No, she's with B.
Oh, yeah, you right.
She's
Your
on
Blink
tour.
cameras ain't working? Because we don't do Ring no more, right? Your Blinks ain't working?
Right. It happened last Wednesday, on the 5th of July or whatever, in her LA home. Neither, her and her husband were not home. They weren't present when the break-in took place. It was only discovered after someone on their team checked in on the home and noticed an entire safe was missing. So yeah. At this time, there's no leads. They don't have any arrests or anything, but authorities have been said to be speaking to neighbors and reviewing evidence and report. They did say that back in April, April of this year, a man was arrested outside of her home for hurling rocks and damaging her mailbox. But they are not saying that this is
Connected.
him. Yeah.
Huh. I mean.
And someone in the comments did make a very valid statement that they knew she wasn't home based on her Instagram because we know she's on tour.
She's
with
busy.
Yeah.
And we also know her husband is not home because he's filming a Tyler Perry film.
Is he?
Unfortunately.
Lord. I mean,
Tyler Perry's the only writer working right now, so.
Speaking of writing, I didn't realize that when actors ad-lib during a scene, that's considered writing. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that. So Deadpool 3 is being filmed right now, and have you seen any of the Deadpool movies?
Yes, I have. I'm not a novice.
Deadpool just be saying crazy stuff, and he's sarcastic and all that. So Ryan Reynolds right now can't be himself, can't just fly off the handle because that's considered writing. And he's standing in solidarity for the writer's strike.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of words, Jay-Z's lyrics are currently being displayed on the front of the Brooklyn Library at the Grand Army Plaza.
Oh, how long is that going to be up?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
but there you can, when you drive past, it looks like paper. And they're in this video that I'm seeing here, they were in the process of finishing it, and this was posted about a day ago.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
That's so cool.
And at night, they say they light it up so you can, really see it. And it's surrounded by the doors that say, Black Lives Matter. And I believe, if I remember correctly, this is the black art. The black art section.
Okay. I love that. I love that for him.
What else you see this week?
Girl, you see Britney Spears get slapped in her boots.
What?
Okay, so the same white boots she be dancing with on the Instagram. Mm-hmm. She ran up to that new draft pick, Victor W. I don't know how to say his last name. And his security slapped her. Or he swung around and hit her. Something like that. But yeah, she's like, it's Britney, bitch. So she talking about how she hasn't received an apology, and she was saying, I used to be on tour with NSYNC, and girls used to bum rush us all the time. We were still kind.
There's a different
He's
time.
saying he did not realize it was Britney Spears. He was unaware that it was the pop star until hours after the incident had occurred. But let's be honest, this young man don't know you, Britney, besides Crazy Britney.
I was about to say, you're not the same Britney.
You're not. She's so lucky. You're not her.
No.
Because that Britney banged. I don't care what nobody said.
She definitely did.
Jessica Simpson's first album, Britney Spears. I was in Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me nothing.
Right.
And then they got
I'm still I'm really trying to figure out. This is the question that I have. When did Britney Spears get a gap in her teeth? I don't think that's her. I think it's a clone. Because what?
Maybe she hasn't been wearing her braces or her retainer, so her teeth spaced out. Because KK once told me, like, when she don't wear her retainer, she be having to nigga rig and push her teeth together. And I'm like, how strong are you, my nigga?
Kendall. Girl.
I lost my retainer.
Oh my God.
I mean, because she's like, I refuse to get braces again.
So, okay. Well. And to end on a very, very happy note, Jamie Foxx was recently spotted waving at fans from a boat in his first public appearance since the health scare. This is the first time that the Oscar-winning actor has been seen in public. A video showed him waving at fans from a boat as it sailed along. So happy to see him in good health and good spirits and blah, blah, blah.
Yes. I think they're getting ready to release that movie on Netflix. They done clone Tyrone.
Is that what the name of the movie is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I know he's in it. The guy from Star Trek, I can't think of his name right now.
David Boyega.
Yes, and
David Boyega. Why did I say Boyega?
And because we want to go to the grocery store.
Hallelujah. I love a snack.
So yeah, that's getting ready to come out. So I'm glad he's out and about.
I said David and his name is, I believe it's John.
I think it's John too.
Yeah. I'm mixing actors. David
You
Washington.
thinking about that? David Washington.
Think about it.
Denzel's son?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking you're thinking about David, the Black David, or really?
No. No. Mm-mm. I know who that is.
We just messing up everybody's name.
No. I know who that is. Although he directed something that I didn't know. He directed a movie that has Alfred Woodford, Clemency.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch Clemency?
No.
I didn't either. And now it's not on Amazon Prime anymore, and I'm sad.
I think it's on Hulu.
Is it?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. No, that's what it was. It used to be on Hulu, and it's not anymore. So maybe it's on Amazon Prime again.
Oh, okay. Because I used to see it. Used to be her standing with them
birds.
Mm-hmm. The fuck is this? This is not enticing me to watch it. Where's the movie where the people outside shooting dice?
On Tubi, your favorite place.
Tubi is my... Speaking of Tubi...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know we're ending on a positive note. I watched a movie. This is Virginia's Ratchet Movie Corner. If you have the time, if you're not busy, I implore you to watch If I Can't Have You on Tubi.
That sounds like some bullshit.
The main chick in the movie, she is the writer, the producer, and the director.
Okay, baby Tyler Perry.
I mean, and it was actually pretty good. It was a lot of khaki chaos, and I saw a lot of different stuff. Yeah, so if you have time, watch it.
And what's the name of it again?
It's called If I Can't Have You.
All right, y'all heard that.
Yes, and it's a Tubi original.
So y'all got a movie suggestion from V. I done gave y'all a book, Girl Wash Your Face.
Yes.
I'm probably going to be talking about this, but I'm taking notes. She said something real profound.
Oh.
Like, we might have to do a What Kind of a Friend Are You Part 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
maybe I should listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a short, the book itself is very thin, so it's a short listen.
I'm not reading.
No.
Oh.
I'm listening. I can send it to you for free.
Okay. I probably have some Kindle stuff still.
No. It's on, Libby
Yeah, I'm on Libby too.
and Hula.
Hula.
It's just like Libby.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening to it on Hula. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I've
if
never
you
heard
have
of that.
Yeah, so if you have Libby, it's the same exact thing. Same access. You pick your library, blah, blah, blah.
Bet.
Things. Yeah.
Okay.
Baby, I deserve to wonder who's calling so damn late. For you to say I'm tripping, just a homie from upstate. Said it's just a homie. Don't he know it's 1 o'clock in the morning? You say it's cool, baby, it's cool. Maybe I deserve for you.
But, girl, what's up with that?
I mean, The insecurity of it all.
Jeez Louise.
I want to say that last week we had a hot topic. And
we scratched the surface.
And the shit has gotten legs. I mean,
she's sitting at the table asking for Cheerios at this point.
Yes. I mean, it wasn't even what? We recorded on Wednesday. Thursday, somebody's Instagram or Twitter disappeared. Friday, stuff is being released. I'm just like, whoa.
Wow. That escalated
fast.
Very quickly.
But also, I think the timing was good, too.
Yeah.
Like, our episode that they recorded came out. Like, girl.
I will say, before we get deep into this, I will say, Givenchy, baby, if y'all don't make Kiki your next it girl, because the dress she had on is a Givenchy dress.
Beautiful.
Between her, so it's a Givenchy dress, and then underneath she has on a Wolford bodysuit. So between the two of y'all, baby, because this whole story has made its way to like Vanity Fair, Vogue, like the free press that she is giving this dress.
Kiki is that girl.
Yeah, this has
been Keke Palmer,
and the discourse around this is very interesting as well.
And that's the thing, like, yo, Darius, my man. What is you doing? So let's kind of take it back a little bit. So Keke Palmer,
if you don't know,
that's who we're talking about. Keke Palmer and the father of her child,
her baby father.
His name is Darius
Jackson.
How she meet Darius Jackson? At a party for Insecure, because she played Condolence's sister in the last season. I'm still mad.
I am too, bitch.
Okay, just so we clear. She played Condolence's sister in the last season of Insecure. She met Darius at this party because his brother was All-Star. I can't think of his name.
Me either.
I just call him All-Star because he looked like one of them All-Star monsters from Space Jam. Don't he though?
Wow.
Don't he though?
Now I'm not going to unsee it.
He does.
Wow.
I mean.
Wow. Okay.
It's the face. Molly, how could you? Anywho, we wanted so much for you.
Wait a minute. That's him?
That Molly was sleeping with? His brother? Darius's brother?
Oh. You said Molly, and I thought Yvonne, who she used to be engaged to.
No.
Because he done said and does some fucked up shit.
Yes.
But okay, so let me bring some full circle to you.
Full circle. I'm ready for it.
Tasha? That's her name, right?
Yes, Tasha, the bank hoe.
Yes.
I ain't
Chase hoe.
I ain't meet you. I ain't like you need the bitch.
Okay, Chase hoe.
She got a baby by him.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And you know
what? And
what?
she has said that he
sucks. He's a sucky human being. He doesn't interact with his child. And I want to say she's like a dancer or something too. So, girl, Keke. So Keke meets Darius. They create something. They fall for each other. Date, love, beautiful. Oh my gosh, Leotis. Keke has always been a pretty girl. She has always been a confident woman. But this baby weight, it's filling out in all the right places. It's like blah, plat out.
Not everybody can get this lucky child.
Yes. Her skin has cleared up. The way she been gyrating and twerking, that ass looking fatter. So... now Darius has a problem when Usher is singing to her.
There goes my baby.
Because he's doing it now for everyone. Like, is he going to, like you said, am I going to start trending now? It's just a lot, Darius.
It's very odd.
And we read your tweet last week. And, okay, we hear you.
Which tweet?
When he was like... I mean, you're a mother, though. Like, we heard you.
I thought he was... honestly, I thought he was joking.
And now that stuff is starting to come out, like, this man is hurt.
Yeah. Not only that, but, like, my homeboy Derek, shout out to you, Derek. He and I were talking about, was this just yesterday? Yeah, we just talked about this yesterday. And we were saying the one thing about, my comment was, I love the internet. And Derek said, one thing about the internet, you play with the internet, it's going to play with you right back. And so the internet went and got to digging tweets about him saying, like, when he's feeling insecure, and basically instead of handling it, he projects. And here the fuck we are.
Projecting the fuck.
Right?
All the way the fuck.
I don't know.
like, we get it. The interaction that Kiki had with Usher, I'm pretty sure it bruised your ego, my nigga.
It's very, I mean, and this isn't to water down the show because we know I ain't gone yet, but
We gonna go, bitch.
based on the things that I have seen all over the TikTok and the Instagram and shit, even Facebook, when I decide to pop in and out of there every now and then, not to water down Usher's show, but he does this shit to every fucking body.
Yes, he even made that one man blush. He just went and he got in his camera. The man was blushing. The cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
We know it's a performance, Darius. And it's like you did the one thing that this generation say they don't do. You did it. You took the shit to the internet instead of having a conversation with your lady when she came back.
And that's the other thing.
To the house she paid for.
Listen, I realized, and I'm sure this has been said as well, but we hadn't seen the video yet. That means that he was on the internet, on TikTok, on Instagram, watching other people's stories.
Mm-hmm.
Other people's, oh, I know she at the concert, so let me go watch and keep tabs.
Stalker.
That's like, and I know like people are probably tired of hearing about the Kiki and Darius thing, which is great, but let's just, let's take them out of it. The level of insecurity, the level of control as a person, like, you have to watch other people's stories to keep up with what your person is doing. You need help.
That's very problematic.
We there's things that we should probably be discussing besides what the person who you have a kid with is wearing. If that's the level of, what am I trying to say? Level of investigative skills that
you have.
Yeah.
Like, you don't trust your partner.
Yeah.
Like, it's bigger than that. She had already made a statement in a podcast, which was the preview to the podcast that came out. Mm-hmm. The pre-recorded podcast where it was her mother and Darius, and she said, somebody come at me with some mess about Darius. I don't want to know nothing.
I'm blind.
It ain't me. Because she knows, like, y'all have a relationship in the public eye, Darius. Mm-hmm. You should also know that you are with a public figure, and the attention that y'all get and the problems that y'all have are like magnified because of the microscope that's on you.
So follow me for a second.
Oh yes, let's go down this road.
Because of this conversation, a lot of videos and things are resurfacing. So there's a video of Keke Palmer on the Steve Harvey show when he had his talk show. And basically he's telling her, like, you can't date no regular man, you need to be dating like a millionaire, blah 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 blah, XYZ, right? And she's like pushing back or whatever and giving her reasons and like, oh, they crazy, they da-da-da-da-da, right? What I realized, and this may be partially projection, is that Steve isn't looking at it from the dollar amount that they're making. He's looking at it from, in order to make $1 million, people don't just wake up one day and I accidentally made $1 million.
It's a process.
It takes time. It takes discipline. It takes sacrifice, and it takes a plan, right? So this young lady that I follow on TikTok, her name is Jamila Jones. She said, control. Y'all listen to this for a second, because baby, when I tell you,
it's gonna pull your muffin top back.
She said, control is the default setting for someone with no plan. I'm gonna say it again. Control is the default setting for someone with no plan.
That's it. That's all they got.
That's it. So going back to Steve being like, oh, Kiki, you need to be with $1 million. In order to make $1 million, you got to have a plan. You have to be consistent. You have to have discipline. You have to sacrifice. That takes a plan.
And that makes sense why Steve is telling you have to have somebody on your level. Because what does Darius do?
Child, I had to literally Google it. Apparently, he's a trainer. That's what the internet told me. He's a trainer.
A 24-hour fitness?
Oh, no, it's somebody else's studio. He's a fitness trainer. His only IMBD credit is writing for her network.
Oh, so this is new. So
he's an employee.
Bringing him up.
So technically, he's her employee.
Again, what you say for the niggas in the back? Control.
It's the default setting
for a motherfucker without a plan. And motherfucker is a non-gender exclusive word. Just remember that.
That's how I feel about the word bitch. But you know, people get it. They panties in the
You can't call a nigga a bitch. Yes, you can, bitch.
Okay, princess.
But that's big.
Yeah.
Like,
And like I said, the discourse on this is very interesting, and a lot of hit dogs are hollering.
for sure. A lot of people are coming up out of the grave. Like Kevin Samuel followers are like, we're up.
I wish y'all could have just seen.
Like, yeah, because I really leaned all the way back in my chair.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, like the level of, and it's just interesting. It's just interesting to see the discourse and like hit dogs hollering, but also like, let's keep it a buck. Girl, women, I know we're kikiing and having a kiki about kiki, right? But the reality is, pay attention to what is being said.
Yeah, pay attention to the signs.
Pay attention to who's saying it. Yes, your homeboy. Pay attention to what's being said, because those are men who have a level of insecurity that, you know, will play into mind games, will play into obsession, will play into control, mental abuse, emotional abuse. Like, pay attention to what's really being said. And that doesn't mean that, you know, go out and just have your ass cheeks out. If that's not the type of woman you are, if that's not your definition of bad bitch, that doesn't mean to go out and do that. But whatever your definition of being a bad bitch is, pay attention to the men who have something negative to say about that shit.
Yes.
Please do. Also, I don't know if y'all follow Keita. You know Keita? Everything.
Okay.
Keita Rose.
Yes.
She posted a video and she said, if you are a bad bitch and you do dress like Keke Palmer, you also can't be the type of woman who's going to get offended when a man says something to you crazy.
Oh, for sure.
You just going to have to be a bad bitch and know it.
Right.
Take to whatever crazy thing he said, be like, that's nice. Grab your man's hand and be like, baby, let's get the fuck up out of here, because clearly mental illness is in the air or something. Because men like that, just like these same hit dogs that are hollering, they're only saying things like this because they're speaking from a place of insecurity. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day, I know the discourse right now is circulating around these two and their relationship and how he acted and took it to the internet. But, you know, I always like to bring stuff real close to home. I'm going to knock on your front door. Hey.
Because this is a real thing that affects people in relationships.
Regular, everyday people.
It's just we have the front row seat to watch it. That's it. Because, like you said, an insecure man, he's blaming her. He's trying to make her feel guilty. He's shaming her.
He's telling all of us that we're tripping.
Yeah, like, oh, y'all tripping. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
We're not.
No.
We're not. You playing with this girl in our face.
Yeah. And these are, I don't know. I just feel like these are some of the mind games that
an insecure man is going to play.
Right. And as someone who has been in an emotionally abusive relationship, when I saw this, I was like, oh, this looks familiar. I used to live in that house. I know what the closets are. I know the square footage. I've been in that house.
And again, this man is unsatisfied with his training life. So he's coming at you and your entertainer life, making comments about you being entertained.
I know Uncle Steve somewhere shaking his head.
He
probably called her.
He probably
called her. He probably called her and was like, see, now this why I done told you.
And now you had this child Leotis. Mm-hmm. And he light skinned like the nigga, so you got... It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do in situations where you are noticing these flags?
Well, here's the thing. Some people don't notice them. They
don't notice them or they don't want to?
It could be both.
Okay.
Because that's speaking from younger me. Mm-hmm. Younger me didn't know. I didn't know what to look for. I didn't know. I just thought, and then you also have to combine, like, what's your upbringing?
For sure.
What have you been given an example of what love is?
Yeah.
Right? All of that plays a role into not being able to recognize the warning signs.
For sure. Because when you think about, especially like upbringing and what you've been exposed to, I don't know much about Darius, but we know a lot about Keke Palmer and her life and how her family relocated from Chicago to LA to support her budding career. Mm-hmm. And how supportive her father is, and how her mother has explained how they are as a couple. Mm-hmm. It's not my money, your money. It's our money, and we had to put money in a pot. Mm-hmm. There was times I was working 3 jobs, and he was at home.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, Darius.
But I think it's important, since we did bring up, like,
mind games
and, like, the warning signs. I think it's important to
tell y'all.
To tell y'all, let the people
So
know
y'all aware
of what to look for. And again, usually when we, I got to give this warning label. Usually when we talk about these things like this, we're not bashing. But in the same breath, baby, if you need to break up with them, break up with them. Yeah, break up with them.
Because why you staying if you're not happy?
Him, her, whoever. We ain't putting no gender. If you need to break up with them, you
do it.
You start to hear some stuff on this list that Virginia got for y'all.
You gonna be like, what?
Wait a minute.
Oh, this is sounding real familiar.
Yeah. So, what's the 15 mind games, girl? What's the 15 mind games they gonna play?
They're gonna blame you.
Okay.
So blame is a big weapon.
I've been there. Yep.
Blaming others for unpleasant situations causes hurt, obviously, right? It's like you said, it's a projection tactic. However they're feeling, they're going to project it back on you. They're going to blame you for what they are feeling.
Yeah. This is what we usually call gaslighting.
Yes. And what is the point in that? When someone decides to blame you, you need to analyze the situation to know where the problem is. Let that person know so that there's a clear perspective. And that helps you decide the next step.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to talk some things out with some people. Like, girl.
Yeah.
Like the music video.
Listen, my favorite thing to say is sometimes you need to say it out loud.
Yes.
Even if you don't have nobody, just say it out loud and you'll hear it and be like, wait a minute.
Was I wrong for going to a girls' night and being serenaded by a living legend? No.
No.
Was I wrong for putting my bodysuit on and then putting something over it?
You know what? Here's the thing. And again, don't know their relationship. But as someone who is in love with a man, I just have a very hard time believing Kiki got that fine. Because, baby, she was fine.
She was.
I have a very hard time believing she got that fine.
And then send him a picture?
Yes.
That part.
I sent my man yesterday. He was like, my man was like, I miss your face. Bitch, I was laying in the bed with my puff up because it was hot. And I had to fix my bangs. So I had 2 wet twists on my face. And I had just taken off a skincare mask. So my face was glowing.
Okay.
Snapped a picture and said, this face? So if I'm as in love as I am, I'm sending pictures with no makeup and a puff on with 2 little snaky things on my forehead. I just have a very hard time believing.
Yes.
Keeping in mind that literally less than 20 hours before, Kiki tweeted and was like, I don't want to be that girl, but I'm so in love with my man.
Yes.
I just have
Be that girl.
I have a very hard time believing.
He FaceTimed you. Y'all there? Y'all safe?
And again, so even if, I was looking at the positive of her being super in love, but if we're going to go back to this whole control insecurity thing, he facing, y'all there? Let me see the room. Who there? Who all in there?
Show me around.
Yeah. Let me see the room.
Like, again, sir, what are you doing?
Let me look at this picture. I bet I could tell you what hotel she was staying in. Hold on. I've done enough makeup in hotel rooms.
She said, I'm going to tell you what room it was. Like, look around. Look busy. I think she was probably at Park.
I think so. This would have to be Park. Anyway,
but
what's number 2?
They make you feel guilty. That's super common. Send a woman on a guilt trip. They enjoy it. So they go to work late. They blame you for switching off late, making them sleep more. So what the fuck did I just read? I said, wait, did that come out of my mouth like that? Okay, for instance, they go to work late and blame you
for not waking them up.
Correct.
It's their fault. It's your fault because you didn't wake them up instead of it's your grown ass fault for not setting an alarm.
Again, express how you switch it up, identify the guilt, and express how you feel calmly. Use a fucking I statement. I feel upset that you're blaming me for this. You dirty, dusty motherfucker. You don't have to say it like that, but just do the I statement. Just do the I statement.
I want to tag on, no one can make you feel anything that you don't take ownership of.
Correct.
So if
don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, if you don't take ownership of it, you're not going to feel guilt.
That's like, what you mean? I was gyrating on Usher. I just rocked back and forth with this married man. That's it. Again, shame is number 3.
Shocker, we're here.
We're here. This makes me think of, remember when in Game of Thrones where they...
Shame.
This is what is going on. This is the internet.
Yeah.
A public shaming.
An attempt at a public shaming because
it ain't working.
Because she ain't having it. What she say? If you don't act up, I'm about to link it.
Yeah. Did y'all get y'all sweatshirt? Because she is selling merch.
And she Stevie Wonder to it, like she said 2
Yeah.
days before.
She's like, I got to go to work, nigga. Like,
what else is on this list?
What I left at number 3?
Number 4.
Okay. They focus on your failures.
No. We missed number 4. What's number 4? They take things from
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
They take things from you.
Interesting. This isn't one that I would have considered, but now 35-year-old Shay Love is looking back at 25.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Reading it like, damn.
Yeah.
They say men who play mind games are also sometimes gold diggers. So that means, ladies, control
is the default setting for someone who
with,
doesn't have a plan.
So if he asking you for $20, he ain't got no plan.
Mm-mm.
What you mean you ain't got $20? Everybody should have $20 at some point.
Yeah.
So they're constantly borrowing from you. They're asking you for stuff. Yeah. That's, to me, that any man that does that makes my booty itch.
Yeah, which is also interesting because we also live in a social climate of like women are gold diggers and they just want you for your money, blah blah blah. Meanwhile,
men are too.
Yeah,
men are too. Sprinkle. Number 5, they focus on your failures. Yeah. They're focusing on the things you're not doing well at. That's it. That's all.
Listen.
Another one is they act perfectly. So they're going to present an illusion and present themselves as an ideal mate. They're going to say all the right things, sweep you off your feet, and then guess what? The honeymoon is over.
Gotcha.
Bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Give me that credit card. Number 7, he does not like to listen to you. You can't have a thought, an opinion. You can't tell him what you read in the paper. He does not want to listen to you. They are going to intentionally ignore you, knowing that it's going to make you mad.
Or I will also add on, or ignore people who make sense of the situation.
Correct.
Like us, the normal people who we did not want to be involved in their business.
We
but
just listening.
Came and said, nigga, this don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, what y'all doing?
Then his whole page got deactivated.
Damn. He is also going to play with your emotions.
Shocker.
1 minute you're going to be feeling like you in love. The next minute you're going to feel like he don't like you. He don't want to be around you. Your breath stank. All that stuff.
Not your breath stink.
Yes. This is the one that was big for me. I'm going down to number 10.
Okay.
He attacks your appearance.
Well, here we are.
So, this is something that a man does. You know how a woman feels when they get all gussied up, they looking good. They are feeling great. They're confident with what they got on, and here come your rabbit ass self coming out the back room in your dirty robe, one sock on. You gonna wear that? Looking like yesterday. This is what we saw. We saw him attack her appearance.
Yeah.
We saw him attack what she put on, knowing that during her pregnancy, he recorded her in her panty and bra.
Yeah.
Her business was out there.
Yep. But I watched something else and they said something very profound, and I cannot unfortunately remember who I watched say this, but basically it might have been Keita Rose, but if it's not her, I don't want to give her credit for something someone else said. But anyway, basically they said typically when a woman has a baby, they lose their confidence. They're not, they don't have the sex appeal anymore. It's usually the opposite. usually women have a baby, their body changes, and most of the time men aren't attracted to them anymore.
Correct.
The have a baby and get the Keke Palmer glow up, that shit's not normal.
It's not. And it happened fast because this baby is only 4 months.
Right. Like, and it's not even like, yeah, we've had a snapback, but like you said, she has
It's
weight.
a glow.
Yeah, like she has weight in all the right places.
And I think for her also, it sets another tone as far as the confidence level. Like, I was able to carry life inside of me.
And then I came out and
yeah.
like, what? But so
she's in tune with herself.
She's already defeating the expectation of, oh, when you have a baby. Let's also keep in mind, she had the baby and then went right to the Met. Mm-hmm. The Met was that was like her first appearance, like big appearance after having the baby. So when we live in a society that has told us for a long time that moms have babies, they lose their body, they're not sexy anymore, moms can't be sexy, because we do the same thing to Kim Kardashian. She's a mom, she can't be sexy. She's a mom, she needs to put on clothes. She was Kim before she was a mom. Kiki was Kiki before she became a mom.
Yes.
So we have to,
and she was also True Jackson VP.
So like, he went into this situation, whether consciously or unconsciously, knowingly or unknowingly, expecting her to lose her confidence, her to not be as sexy, why? Because that's what happens to mom. The book I'm listening to right now, this lady's talking about how she, at the time, had 3 kids and was jumping on a trampoline and peed on herself. Why? Because she lost bladder control. Why did she lose bladder control? Because she had a baby.
Yeah.
Right? So we have this expectation that, like, you have a kid and your body just fucking falls apart.
Because I believe it was you that told me it takes you
a full year
to bounce back. Mm-hmm. Kiki got it done in 3 months.
Not even bounce back, but just a full year for your body to recover.
So wait until a year, my nigga. You really gonna be upset. You really gonna be in the corner rocking back and forth.
Well, sources say allegedly they've unfollowed each other, or she's unfollowed him.
Well, he's somewhere crying in the corner.
I wonder if she cut him his last check.
And I think the unfollow is necessary because you were my man.
You were my partner. You're supposed to be my safe space. Yep.
We discussed stuff. Mm-hmm. We met and had this whirlwind romance. You knew me, I knew you. And you got upset over something so minute, my nigga.
And here's the thing. I don't want this to sound like we're negating his feelings or saying that men can't feel insecure.
Insecure, nigga.
Right. It's the way that you go about the situation. And the reality of it is, most people, but specifically men, because boys are not taught how to deal with their feelings and their emotions. I had a soda today. Sorry, y'all. Most men feel insecure. This is what they do. They make it public.
Yes. Oh shit. Yes.
I'll tell you guys, and I as much as they say, oh, you can't, once it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever. There are certain things that you can have completely scrubbed from the internet. I'm saying that to say that I have been a victim of revenge porn.
Oh.
Yeah. First and foremost, didn't know I was being recorded when the sex acts were happening. So let's start there. But second, once I got tired of these mind games that you mentioned, because just about everyone you said was being played. When I got tired of it and I severed ties in order to attempt to get back at me and play with my emotions and attack my appearance, I was a victim of revenge porn.
So you had to have legal action.
Yeah.
And you have to use the term revenge porn.
Yes. Which at the time that it happened to me was not
thing.
It was not a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not a thing. It was not, the word revenge porn was not a thing at the time. So I'm bringing it up because the level when people feel insecure, and what ended up happening was someone else had complimented me publicly. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, this was also in my nightclub days. So.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
You couldn't get a compliment?
Yeah. I had gotten a compliment, and someone took a picture of me working. I was on the clock. It wasn't even like I was somewhere else.
Frolicking.
Mm-hmm. I was on the clock getting paid. You in these niggas' faces and blah, 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 blah. I literally have to. It's my job. Yeah. So the whole, my issue with this, and the part that I take to heart, is the publicity of it all, because we didn't know.
Yeah.
And honestly, I guarantee had he had not posted what she had on, the first couple of clips that we would have seen of Usher singing to Kiki would have been from the front.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep. The first, we would have never known her ass, because she didn't post her ass cheeks out.
No, she did not. She just wore a dress.
Yep.
She was sitting down.
Yep. So once I looked at the lay of the land and did the math and realized that Darius was the one who posted her ass cheeks, it did trigger me. I was like, oh, I know what this is like.
And it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Because if it was something that you didn't want us to see, why did you post it? If you felt some type of way about her and what she had on, why did you also then bring attention to it and shine light on it? If this is something that's supposed to be sacred to you. So that's my little 2 cents on it. And I know people going to hear this episode and get to text me like, oh my God, don't hear, just to answer, I'm going to inadvertently answer a question that y'all going to ask me. 9 times out of 10, the person that you are thinking of that I am talking about who did this, it's that person. So yes.
And yes, they are 3'11"
in height. Yeah.
Because you got to be like a really, really small man to do something like that. Mm-hmm. You really and I'm talking about mentally.
Yeah.
Like, you do not have the capacity to know, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know how people talk in the mirror? Did you have that conversation in the mirror?
Like, who? What?
Is this something you want to do? Before he even sent a message, that would have been like, is this what you really want to do, my boy?
Are you sure? I'd say everybody needs to have that Issa moment. Like,
they do.
Insecure. Mm-hmm. And at this point, you can't be like, I've never seen Insecure. There's literally, I know you've seen the commercial for Insecure. There's literally commercials of her talking to herself in the mirror.
And it's now on Netflix, so you should watch it every night. Mm-hmm. Run them numbers up.
Right.
But yeah, it's an unfortunate thing that has happened.
Very unfortunate. But I do want people to take this, as much as we're
as a lesson,
think about it. Yeah. Apply it to your life.
You really can apply, and that's the biggest thing. Now that we have Beyonce's internet at our fingertips,
at this point, baby, it's Blue Ivy's internet.
Blue Ivy's internet. Now that we have Twitter, Threads, Spill, we have all these different platforms.
Let me check my Spill.
We have all these different platforms now. We are getting front row seats to everything that's going on.
All the time.
We get to see how people react to certain stuff. We say, be mindful of what you post on the internet, because it's not real.
Right.
Your relationship was real, sir. What y'all decided upon and agreed upon, we're going to come home first and discuss things. This is what was said in the podcast. Like you broke that, my dude.
Yeah.
You decided to.
The first rule, she said it right then. It's not gonna be on the internet. We are not. She said we're. And what I do appreciate is that on her end, she hasn't. She ain't said nothing.
Nope.
She
just came out with 2 sweatshirts.
She merchandise. She said,
that's it.
Didn't she say something about I'm always gonna get a bag, or something like that? Always.
Yeah.
Here we are.
And she's serious. And I was like, oh, that's a real cute crew neck. Mm-hmm. Too bad I'm not a mother.
I'm like, dang, you ain't gonna make something?
Because I don't want the t-shirt.
I don't want the Stevie Wonder one.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. But I definitely don't want a crew neck because it's hot outside.
What's a boneless cookie?
A who?
Boneless cookie.
Aren't all cookies boneless?
Maybe she means with no chips.
Shut up. A boneless cookie. Mm-hmm. Have you ever eaten a cookie and had to bite around it because of the bone in the middle?
No.
Exactly, because that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Mm-hmm. And on that note, that's going to wrap up this week's episode of Girl, What's Up With That? So make sure you follow us on social media.
Yes. And you're subscribing and listening.
Mm-hmm. shout out to those of y'all who have been interacting with us and commenting and kikiing with us. It's a fun time. Like
we have to start interacting with y'all more.
Yeah, like I like
start
it when
making
y'all
stories.
Comment on stuff. I like when y'all provide us with your thoughts and feedback. I know this past episode was kind of interesting because everybody was like, what the fuck is supper? Because we all wanted to know.
We do, and now we know supper is the heavy, more serious meal. So I'm gonna start eating supper, y'all. 2 to 5 is too early for dinner.
I'm definitely not eating dinner at 5
So I'm gonna ask my friend if she wanna go on to supper on Saturday for her birthday. Don't be surprised if you see a flyer and I send somebody a flyer and say Virginia supper party.
I wouldn't expect nothing less at this point now that we know the difference.
It's wild.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Make sure you follow us on the socials and we will see y'all later.
Yeah.
Next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
We ain't gonna see him tonight, are we?